An interesting finding in social psychology is that we think well and we think hard when we are accountable for our conclusions. So in general, our thinking is pretty sloppy. We just justify whatever we want. We don't even bother looking for evidence on the other side. But to the extent that someone's going to hold you accountable and you don't even know whether they're going to be on the right or the left, then we work harder to find the right answer. And so judges, for example, judges are probably about as good as we get, even though they're human, they're biased in many ways. But judges always have the threat of an appellate court over them going to review their reasoning. So they're very, very careful. They reason in ways that can be justified. When we know that we'll be held accountable, when we know that we'll be reviewed, we tend to be very careful. We're on our best behavior. Whereas when we're not, we tend to be lazy, sloppy, and often selfish, and then we're good at denying to ourselves that we're doing that. We think we're doing a good job, but we're not. So I'm a big fan of accountability. I'm a big fan of shame. I'm a big fan of using reputation and harnessing the power of reputation. There are many places in government and elsewhere where there is no accountability. One of the biggest problems we have in America is that Congress is not, each congressman is accountable to his voters,
right.
But beyond that, Congress is not accountable to anyone. Right. So the institution can decay into dysfunctionality, and there's no competition. It's not like there's some alternate Congress where if this one fails, it's going to go bankrupt, and then we'll all go with the new Congress. Right. If we had, in a sense, free trade in political institutions, Congress would have to get its act together.